Hey folks, it's camvant here with Constantly at War. Here we are with War Victory number 119. We ended up having a tie 39 to 39, as you can see, with a difference of 4.2% lead. Main thing I want to talk about here is order of operations. Basically, the way the attacks were structured, bottom one's going out first. This other clan didn't seem like they'd be making much of a comeback. However, they actually really did, and we were kind of getting sloppy with our attacks with the end. But we did reserve my last attack, Robert's attacks, and I think Francis' attacks as the last ones. There is something noticeable to mention, and that is that I 49% one start. I could have easily gotten the 50% cleanup. I'll go over that, but they also 49 one start. So had we actually both tied each other, you know, it would have came out the same anyways. So I just want to point that out. They do have a Town Hall 11, we do not, and also Robert and I are basically fresh Town Hall 10s. So they are a little bit rushed in their upper bases, but that still gives them a lot of strength to having more spells and more troops and things like that to attack us. So with that said, I'm really just going to leave all the Town Hall 8s alone because I think Dragon Raiding is pretty silly at this point. You guys understand that. Franz right here with a 93%. It was a very, very good attack. He kind of gets owned here in the beginning, but that's okay. He sends in his hogs, and they get like some damage out on some archery towers, but he has to send a few more in to get the clan castle pull, and they die off. And then he does the lure, and here comes the dragon, and he does a really nice job on the kill squad here. He's got the poison down. He's going to send in a couple distract troops, you know, while they go after that mortar. There's the queen. The queen's really going to take out that dragon, and then you got the balloons, and there's no other troops that are near it when the balloons go down, so that's good. And now he's deploying his witches, and he's got the haste going on. Now he's healing here, which is, you know, it's questionable. If I don't know if I would have done it right there, but that's okay. He did, and he ended up breaking through here, and then he had the double rage. Now I think the first rage was maybe a little rushed because they got the queen to the core with the rest of the golems going around on the outside on the west side now. However, his queen is doing all the work on that core. Taking a lot of time to do it, but you can see the quad Tesla up there is definitely a death trap, and he did a great job of using the queen's cloak ability to avoid that damage and also heal back up. And now he's got to take some time on this. You can see this wall, so I'm going to speed up really quick. You can see the golems are taking the majority of all that lightning damage from the Teslas, and then eventually the queen gets ahead of the golems and then dies, and then there's just the golems left. So he ended up getting 93%. I think if he used that first rage a little bit later, he could have used it on like the quad Teslas, and the raid would have gone a different way. He could have 3-starred that, but that's okay. It was a great job on the percentage. That's really the ultimate reason why I think we ended up winning in the result of a tie. Here's Franz's second attack. He goes after another Town Hall 9 with max. It's a max base, so I'm gonna speed it up really, really fast here. And he had a trap in there, and he's just doing the clan castle pull from the trap, and then he's gonna come in. I'm going right here really, really fast. This is pretty much a balloon attack, and those die off, and then these balloons come in. He's got a lot of minions for cleanup, and got Town Hall pretty easy right there, and then that was pretty much it, and then the rest of it is just a few more percentage. So it wasn't meant to be like that 3-star strategy, but you know, it ended up because at this point we thought that we had the war on lockdown, so we were just kind of really going for the 2-star on that point, but then we kind of regretted that, you know. But anyways, so here's my 49% mistake. I really wanted to jump the top of the Inferno Tower, and I did that, but I didn't think that my golems would split. But I thought there's a possibility of it, and if it does, that just means that they'll come back, and I'll come in anyway. So you'll see I do the poison and the wizards, and then here's the 3 golems and some wall breakers to get in. Now here comes the giants and the 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, and I got the jump out perfect. At this point, this is perfect. This is right where I want to be, but now they kind of split off. That's not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. And I ended up making a mistake here where I really deployed too many wizards on the top there, and they go off to the side. You see the one wizard tower just nukes all those wizards down, which is really my downfall. But I'm raging the core down. I'm getting the town hall. I'm getting the crossbows. I'm getting everything. I really wanted to. I didn't expect a 3-star this base. I was really going for that 2-star, but I wanted to make sure I get that core. And I basically have 1 archer left, and at this point I was like, oh no, I'm at 47%. If I had brought 1 more wizard or something that I didn't like place at the top, I could have got that 50% for the 2-star. But that's okay because they also did the same thing to me, so it really, I'm going to just call it a tie anyways. So really, like I said, Franz is the reason why we ended up winning this base on a 93%. Since this is still all of us attacking, really quick, I'm just going to go ahead in here on this base. It came down to this guy versus me, and I figured I could 2-star this base. I really could, but if I don't, if I get the 1-star and I get the tie, we'll still win by percentage, and so I really wasn't extremely nervous with it, but the part that was really extremely nervous was before making this attack. I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to 2-star me, and I'm going to have to 2-star this. So they didn't, and I really screwed up my attack here, and I was like, oh gosh, there goes the P.E.K.K.A.s on the outside. At this point, I get the jump down, and it doesn't even matter at that point because I'm not going to be able to make it to that clan castle, so I just wanted to put the rage on the bottom areas and get the 50% at this point because I knew that we had percentage. We just needed to tie because we were at 1-star down when this guy made his attack on me. However, I'm going to go over here with my defense to end the video here. This is what happened. The guy didn't do the clan castle lure right away like well, I guess he did. But he didn't use the trap method, and then he used a lot of wizards to take care of that hound, and then he comes in here with a lot of witches, and it's pretty crazy because now he did a great job of exposing from the outside to the core, and I know this is going insanely fast here because, I'm just trying to give you guys as much material as I can, and I'm going to slow it down right here because this is the part that really matters. Actually, I think I missed it, so I'm going to have to go back, but you can see he got the core down for the most part, but not the last Inferno Tower, but that's actually not the part that was interesting on his fail. You can see, if I'm going to replay it super fast again, if you watch, keep your eyes on the north camp, army camp there, you'll see that his wizard took a shot at it, and he was winding up for a second shot. My cannon was focused on his queen, and then as soon as the queen went down, my cannon turned and shot that wizard as he was winding up for the next shot. So keep your eye on that wizard, and I'm going to pause it and slow it down right here. Here's the first shot. And he's going for the second one, and my cannon takes it out, and that's basically what saved us from the 50%. So if they had gotten that, yeah, they could have won it, but at the same time, I could have got 50% on my attack. So I think we both got sloppy at the end, but that's okay. And then after this war victory, we were actually like 6 experience away from a level 7 clan, so that was that. And actually, because I haven't posted videos in a long time, not really a long time, but because I was busy this week, it's the weekend now for me, I was actually able to war again, and we just won that war. So we are now a level 7 clan, which is awesome. If you guys are interested in joining, please apply or leave a comment, and I'll get back to you guys. Thanks. Take it easy.